we are hoping to get down the coast road to French's Farm or Encampment Cove.
It's about a 40-minute walk from here around to Fossil Cliffs, going via the airstrip track. It's pretty open and exposed. It will be quite windy.
Back over there we saw a cemetery from 1822, I think it was. There were some fossils there still. There's 9 people buried in one grave.
Drop rocks are found in the very cold southern parts of the world, in particular on Moray Island, off the southeast coast of Tasmania.
Hey, I'm Cody Wright from Scottsdale High School and doing Fossil Cliffs and Moray Island are excellent site for viewing a rich area of fossils.
Start at Darlington, which is where we are, and we are going to follow the coastal track down along the coast. We're going to stop at the Painted Cliffs, and pretty much by the end of the day, after we follow this track down, we are going to get to French's Farm, and we are going to decide if we want to stay at French's Farm for the night or Encampment Cove.
Painted Cliffs is one of Moraya's most amazing features. The cliff's caramel-like colours are formed by water rusting the iron oxides in the sandstone. Once this happens, the rust stains and the sandstone giving its beautiful colour.
You see the toe in the bush there?
Has anyone heard any snake stories?
Little penguins of Moray Island live and are found along the southern coast of Australia, from near Perth in Western Australia to the Coffs Harbour in northern to New South Wales.
Where we're camping today, yesterday and today is a real good campsite and comfortable.
A whole lot of the day was going for the walk, probably. Going for a swim maybe as well. It's really cold, freezing cold.
Still not can see it. You can see the gassy bit. You already on 7 point now.
Yes?
You're hungry.
Yes?
You're always hungry, aren't you?
No?
Here we are, Encampment Cove on the southern end of Moray Island. The students have set up and we are going for a day walk around to the isthmus. It's going to be a challenge after yesterday's long walk down here. But the students are pumped, they're looking forward to it and they're a keen mob.
Yeah, just getting ready to go on a walk for a day walk. Just had breakfast, got up out of bed and that, so yeah, a bit tired still from the other day's walk yesterday, but a few blisters and stuff. But it's hard to burn out here. So.
Pretty awesome. Jen's got sleeping bag and sleep mat in case you guys break a leg and need to be comfortable while we're getting you heli evacuated out of here. I've got extra water, but you do need to have your own drink bottles full at the start at least. second. That was a really teachable moment. If you were further around the neck and you didn't have your wet weather gear and that rain came in and that strong northwest cold wind and you're stuck there for an hour or 2 hours in weather like that without your wet weather gear, you would be in serious trouble. And when you start getting cold, you don't get warmer. Okay, you get colder. Righto, we're going to need a couple of new leaders. We need to space them out a little bit today.
My topic is about why the water is so clear here at Maria Island. If you've ever been here to Maria Island before, you will know why the water is crystal clear. Not many people know why this is so, but that's why I'm here.
Not much, so you can do that.
It's your turn.
It's your turn to carry it, Lewis.
Yeah, I'm carrying it to the beach.
I reckon you would have.
No. I did it from
How do you feel about that, Max? Pulling most of the weight along.
in the rain.
Yeah, it's only because it was in the rain. He went from where we ran off to the campsite.
He went from the Frenches
Mitchell
to
went
the,
from the camp. Oh no, Mitchell went from Frenches to the Isthmus.
Well, Timo's going to get his camera to take a photo of this tiger snake. I think it's a tiger. I'm too tired to know.
The common wombat grows to an average length of 98 centimetres and an average weight of 26 kilos. Herbivorous, feeding mainly on grass and snow tussocks.
The echidna lacks ability to sweat and it can't deal with the heat, so it tends to avoid daytime activity in hot weather. The female echidna only has one baby a year.
Satin flycatcher likes to live in tall forests. They prefer wetter habitats such as heavily forested gullies.
We woke up this morning, got changed, walked to what's it called? French's Farm. Then we walked not even halfway.
Yeah, not even halfway along this, like past French's Farm to where we were going, and it started raining.
So we walked back.
We walked all the way back to the camp, and some of us didn't have like wet weather gear, so we all stayed here that didn't have wet weather gear, and we went to the
what are they called? The
prison cells up the road.
Prison cells up there. And then we come back, and now we're going to make some pasta.
How do you actually feel like that?
Found in waters surrounding Maria Island is a variety of seaweed called Neptune's necklace. Neptune's necklace is an algae made up of hollow water-filled beads.
Bennett's wallaby, or known as the red-necked wallaby, the male wallabies can weigh up to 20 kilos and can stand up to 1.5 metres tall.
If you've got any rubbish around your tents that's blown away, bring it up and put it in the rubbish bag.
What's our progress report on the transgender mixture?
Well, I haven't figured it out yet. I'm still cracking on it.
Want me to spot? Right, we're starting to pack up around here now. Head back to Darlington. Yeah, some of us are going to choose to climb a mountain.
3/4 of the way, got one more night left.
I'm keen to get back to Darlington.
You keen to go home? Or
Yeah, very keen to go home. Grand final Saturday, that's pretty good.
Good.
4 Mile Creek runs into 4 Mile Beach.
Yeah, this 4 Mile Creek.
Same dog, different leg action.
Make lemonade. Put that back in your pack.
Just eat the lemons. Who cares about the lemonade?
Sitting down after a good long walk. Still got a good long walk to go.
is to come up with an idea, a story about the mystery of Moriah. This is a really open palette. You can choose any ideas that you have. They can be truth, untruth. You can work in your tent teams.
Started our walks a couple of days ago. Walked down to Encampment Cove and stayed there a couple of nights. When we got there, I was rutted. I was tired, sore. I didn't want to walk anymore.
Yeah, the walk was a lot easier than Tuesday, I think. Even though we went a bit quicker, we had a bit more determination. The weather sort of switched when we got about, halfway, but it was only a drizzle, and then once we got here, it started pouring as it is now, so pretty happy.
We went up Bishop and Clark Mountain. Very cold and wet. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a really hard walk though.
Oh my God, it's on.
Apparently in this campsite, the ranger was saying every night that the tents are set up down here, people hear this noise on their tents and they hear footsteps around the outside and they're not sure what's going on.
Right on, Johnny and Auntie have gone up this mountain, right? Like made a track on the way. They got to the top and thought, oh yes, and they've looked back down at Darlington and they can see that nothing is going on at Darlington. And they're wondering why that is so.
Tuesday went pretty slow, but ever since then it's gone pretty quickly. I've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, down in Encampment Cove was pretty good. Had a good fun time down there, so yeah.
Well, in one day, Andrew reckoned that I walked about 20 k's because I did Bishop and Clark Mountain it is, and accomplished that, and yeah.
A highlight was probably the stories last night.
Yeah.
Prices was funny as.
Probably the walking and climbing the mountain. It's pretty hard.
Yeah, I reckon it was the walking. The first Tuesday we walked was pretty hard. Probably the most challenging for me.
What did you do to overcome
Don't really know.
Just not think of the pain.
Yeah, just push myself through.